So now you have inoculated your culture in your medium that you have sterile medium that you have prepared, right? Next step, the final procedure in your culturing liquid culturing technique is incubation, right? So as I have told you, not only just your nutrients சாப்பாடு மட்டும் போட்டா போதாது for the growth of bacteria, you should give it a proper shelter. So proper shelter என்னது in terms of proper appropriate temperature, pressure, and then shaking condition, aeration, everything has to be given. So an instrument is required for that. So it is a specialized instrument which is called as a shaking incubator. So this is a shaking incubator. This is a top view of this shaking incubator. So you will have chambers in which you can place your conical flasks, right? So this is your working panel. So இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you will have 3 switches and 1 temperature control unit and 1 RPM adjusting unit. So we will see what are all these things. Okay, so this is the power switch. So once you switch on, the power will be switched on here. Okay, then you can switch on the heater. One is for heating, another one is for your shaking. So once you switch on the shaking rotor, so the chamber will start shaking. Okay, so for adjusting the speed, you can use this knob. So once you increase it, the shaking will be increased. Once you decrease it, the rotating speed, the RPM will be decreased. So based on your culture condition, you can take it. So the usual RPM that we keep for cultures is around 60 RPM. 60 to 80 RPM is usually we will keep it. And then the temperature, right? So we have already switched on the heating coil, but still we have to make sure that you have to set the temperature. So you will have a set button here. So this green color value that is showing here is the set value. Whatever you have already set பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கீங்களோ, that is green. Okay, this மேலே இருக்கிறது தான் that is your actual value. So இப்போ inside the incubation chamber it is just 33 degrees Celsius, 33.9 degrees Celsius. So but actually it has to reach 37. So that is what your heating is processing. So 37 reach ஆனதுக்கப்புறம் it will stop heating. So இதை நீங்கள் மாற்றணும்னாலும் you can மாற்றலாம். You can just go ahead, click the set button and then up இல்லைனா down arrow, you can using that you can set your temperatures. Okay, simultaneously you can switch your temperatures. So already I have set it to 37 degrees Celsius. So now it is working. Okay, now make sure that it is shaking properly everything. First you have to inspect the instrument whether எல்லா ஹீட்டிங்லாம் கரெக்டாக ஒர்க் ஆகுதா, and then shaking கரெக்டாக நடக்குதா எல்லாத்தையும் செக் பண்ணிவிட்டு then switch off the heating system and your shaking. Okay, just your main should be there. Then gently make sure that your hand is sterile and everything is sterile around you. Okay, then gently open the lid of the incubator and then place your conical flask in the appropriate holder. So once you place it, make sure that it is not shaking. Okay, make sure that it is not moving or it is not going to be a damage. Okay, then safely close your unit and then first you have to switch on your temperature control. Then once you confirm that everything is okay, then you can switch on your shaking. So after the shaking, adjust your appropriate RPM and make sure that your medium inside your culture, the medium is also shaking. Because if you let it shake ஆகாமலே இருந்தனா என்ன ஆகும், பாக்டீரியா அப்படியே கீழே செட்டில் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிடும். Because this is just a suspension, right? So அப்படி இல்லைனா it will just start settling. So this is how. So இதை வந்து overnight cultures. You can grow the cultures in overnight. அதாவது இன்னைக்கு நைட் வச்சுட்டு நாளைக்கு காலையில் வந்து பார்க்கலாம், it will be completely grown. Or else something like you can, some cultures will take some 2-3 days to grow. So it depends on the culture organism. Okay, so now it is set for culturing. So if you come and see in the next day, your culture will be ready, your sterile culture will be ready now. Okay, that's all for this session. So in the next tomorrow session we will be looking into how to prepare a solid medium. Today we saw how to prepare a liquid culture. So tomorrow it will be on preparing a solid culture, both slant type and then in Petri plate type.